asked 3 different men. My body's so sore, I feel like I need a massage. One answer was, dang, I would love to, but I'm not in the position right now. I understand that. Oh my God, you're used to a $300 massage? Let me send you $150 all your answer week, but you didn't get one.
I'm sorry, but I am one who doesn't like judging people that I don't know, and I always try and be as respectful as I can when I'm reviewing these shows. But sadly, what's her name? I think it's Christine. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with it. The idea and the audacity to be upset that a man you met on a dating show didn't send you money to have a massage or a spa day because you wanted a spa day doesn't make sense. And for her to brag that another guy gave her the money shows exactly what she's there for. She's after an opportunity. She's already said that she's used to traveling VIP, and it seems she's used to being VIP on other people's dime, and I really don't like it, and I'm surprised that people are not calling her out. And sadly for Xavier, this wasn't the show for him. This wasn't the show for him. He should have gone on a different show, maybe Married at First Sight, because here it seems people are more superficial and they have an idea of the type of man that they want. The audacity to say that he's giving dad vibes. If you really took time to know him, he's a man who's going to provide you a secure future as compared to other people who are giving you what you want in the moment, and after that they're keeping it stepping. Anyway, I digress. Hey there, thanks for stopping by to go, Valerie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos, and definitely leave a comment. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Ready to Love, Season 11, Episode 4. So we have the ladies meet up with Tommy, and Tommy tells the girls that, they are going to have to arrange dates with the guys and take them to places that mean the most to them. And it's like, oh, let's see what happens here. First up, we have Dominic. Dominic sets up a date at her house, a group date. So she invites Christina, Bellow, Chris, and who was the other one? Devon. And it was really cute to see everybody there because, I think with Dominic, what she was trying to do was to bring Bello into her space, but do it in a way that it doesn't seem sort of uncomfortable or awkward. So she wanted not only the cameras there, but she also wanted everybody else around them to sort of provide a shield. That's the impression that I got. Bello was the last person to arrive. You had Chris. He seemed very happy to be there. I think Chris is happy that he's been saved, and so it's just looking to see what happens next in his opportunity, sort of to look for love. When Bello came, he shared a kiss with Dominic, and it's like, so the two of you are meeting up in a group, although you already have something going. That's the impression that I got about the two of them. Anyway, Chris sat down for a chat with Christina. He said, they have a great thing going. That's his strongest connection. Do I think so? No. I think she's just there for the opportunities. They spoke about their childhood insecurities and how they've made them stronger. I still maintain that Christine, I think, is there for an opportunity to sort of launch herself in her music career. And if she can find a guy to sponsor her and sort of finance everything, she's going to take it for what it is. You then had Devon sort of have a conversation with Christine, and they were talking about how they FaceTimed, and he met her mom actually during the FaceTime call. He really seems a new man, Devon. If you look at him now from the man from day one, he really seems a new man. Something must have happened to him when he was dumped, or someone must have given him a really good pep talk, because he's a way totally different from the man that he was on that date. We had Bella speak to Christina, and Christina was saying her taste in men seems similar to Dominic's taste in men, so they're going to struggle. Obviously, she didn't like the fact that it seemed like Dominic and Bello had a great connection. And so they were sort of talking about the fact that, they had a long conversation on the phone, and, she was saying, why didn't you respond when I sent you the massage text? And it's like, girl, this man is not here to finance your lifestyle. He's not here for that. You should be able to finance your lifestyle without needing somebody else to do it for you. For you to send him a message to say, I want this should be a red flag to all the men in the show. I think they should dump her, because she's not there to sort of find a romantic connection. She's there to find her sugar daddy, as far as I'm concerned. You had Nicole and Devon go on a date. I thought it was really cute. I think sadly for Devon, if he's not careful, he's going to lose an amazing connection because he has the sexual chemistry with Dominic, but I think Dominic has it with everyone. So if he is not focused, he's going to lose on something good. Because in my opinion of the girls, I think Nicole is the sweetest of all the girls in the show. That's the impression that I get. I think she's the sweetest, she's the most genuine. Yes, some of them are genuine, but they have a lot of red flags. Whereas Nicole, I think her problem is she's very trusting. And sadly, I hope the guys don't break her heart. So she arranged a cricket date. They sort of were playing. Turns out she's not that great at cricket. And it's like, girl, so why did you arrange this date if you're not good at it? What were you planning on doing? Anyway, they did play a game of cricket. They spoke about their chemistry. And well, you had Devon say he's got great chemistry with Dominic, and Nicole is easy to talk to. She's down to earth and she's smart. So Nicole asked him, "What are you looking for in a partner?" And he said, "You want someone who's sweet and someone who is smart, who is kind." And it's like that's the definition of who Nicole is. And if you cannot see that, sadly, then I don't think there's anything for you. It's sad that you are looking for something that might not be there. I know with Dominic they had spoken about children, but Dominic is older than him. I think he needs to work hard and sort of create a strong bond with Nicole, and he might actually find his life partner. You had Shanna arrange a date. She arranged a date with Ed, Donna, Darius, and Xavier. I think Xavier was just brought for the numbers. I think he was just brought for the numbers, and that was it. They were all asked to bring something that was meaningful to them. So for Christina to bring out a dilation wheel, for me, it didn't make sense. She just wanted to show how smart she is. That's the impression that I get. She just wanted to show how smart she is. She just wanted to show everybody something from her career. She could have brought a stethoscope and said, "Somebody brought me the stethoscope" as a student. So I didn't like that. Xavier brought a flower that the very first flower his grandma gave him, which was really sweet. And I think a lot of the girls were taken aback because they didn't see this part of him. Donna brought her cheer pumps because she said she used to be a cheer teacher, and then she got something to keep as a sentiment. Ed, he brought a statue from his cousin who passed away when he was sort of what do they call them when he was assigned the station and they had to go to war. And then you had Darius. He brought a dress for his first daughter. He said his daughter's in her 20s, and his mom made that dress for his daughter, and this is what sort of sparked his love for clothing and his love for sort of fashion. And it's like, I don't know. I think Darius tells the girls what they want to hear. Darius' goal is to be on the show for as long as he can. I don't think he is there for a genuine connection, because if he's that smooth and if he's that charming, why has he not found a connection in the real world? That's where my question lies. You then had Ed and Shannon sit down for a chat. There was some flirting. And you had, Shannon saying Ed makes her feel comforted and protected. Ed, personally, I don't quite understand what he's here for, is what I'm going to say. I don't quite understand what he's there for. I'm still trying to suss out. Do I think Shannon is this person? Not really. I don't think so. I think he should have given it a go with Nicole, but I don't know whether he's very protective and doesn't want to hurt her. So you had Shanti arrange a group date, a cooking date, because she said she's a chef. So she arranged a date for herself, Lauren, Vince, and Cade. And it was really cute up until a certain point because you had, the chef sort of teaching them what to do. And Vince's problem is at times he overdoes it. I'm going to repeat. Vince's main problem is at times he overdoes it. I think he doesn't realize he's not able to quickly read the room and he gets lost in telling his jokes and doesn't realize when he's offending people or when people have had enough because he kept shouting sharp, sharp, and it's like, boy, if you don't shut up about that sharp, we've all heard it. Let's keep it stepping and move on to the next part. So they did the cooking date and so you had Ashanti sit down for a conversation with Vince, and that went left because they clashed about money in the sense that you had Vince be asked, we had a conversation at the skating ring. You were asked about how would you feel if a woman wanted you to bring more income, and he tried to explain it, and then tried to sort of sun her by making her appear silly or as though she didn't quite understand what you were saying. I think as a couple, they need to know what works for them. He said, if I make 150 and you want us to have 200, then you need to go out to work and bring back the other 100 because I'm not going to do extra. And it's like, I don't get it. I think it's becoming sort of materialistic and people need to be realistic and understand that what you see on TV is not always feasible. And so you have to make realistic expectations. Otherwise, you're going to be devastated. Anyway, we had Ashley and Ed go on a date. That date for me was Oaks Galore, in the sense that Ed looked uncomfortable. I don't think he's a dog person, but I think he went because it's part of the show. Anyway, Ashley wanted him to meet her dog and sort of have a conversation, and she was asking, I need you to be there for me. I need to show that you're interested in me because you're not really communicating. I know you gave your excuse, but I need more to sort of reassure me. And it's like people seem more emotionally reliant on other people. Learn to love yourself, learn to spend time with yourself, and you will realize that you don't need to emotionally depend on other people. She sort of asked him about his recent relationship or his divorce. He spoke about, marrying his high school sweetheart. They started dating at 15. They were married and they grew apart. And so he said, when he's with someone, he's really committed. Do I see them working? No, I do not. I think Ed, if he's not smart, if one of the guys swipes Nicole, he is going to live to regret it. That's just my opinion. You had Ashanti go on a date with Steve. He actually arranged the date. It was a tie-and-dye date. They sort of spoke about what they want in a partner. He said, he wants a wife who has a passion, someone who knows herself, someone who knows what she wants from life outside of just the children and the home. She said she wants someone to travel with. And it's like, is this not the same girl who said traveling and meant that she had gone to, what was it? Florida or something. So I don't get it. I'm just side-eyeing it. Anyway, so you then have the girls meet up with Tommy, and when they meet up with Tommy, they are sort of asked to rate the guys. The girls start off by positively. They speak of Steve. They say he's well put together. Caddy, they said that, his face is very bright, he's very welcoming, he's very warm. And they said Devon was fine. He looked amazing when he turned up for his date. Ed apparently is a manly man. He is nice, he's chilled, and he's laid back. Darius apparently is a provider. I don't buy it. Bello, apparently he has a great vibe, but the ladies were not feeling Vince. They said he brings negative vibe. He's in your face. He's very negative towards the ladies. They brought up the fact that he called one of the ladies a B word, and it's like, well, I don't know. I can't speak to that because I didn't hear it. Bello, you had Christina complain that she asked him for a spa and he didn't respond, whereas Devon sent her the money for the spa, so she doesn't rate him. Xavier, they said, he's bringing uncle vibes, he's acting old, and he's not willing to change. And it's like, girl, make it make sense. You want him to change for what? What have you done to show him that you want him to change? Anyway, the girls then decided on who they thought was not ready to love or who needed to be sort of taken out on the final date. You had Donna take Vince and Dominic took Xavier. Donna told Vince, you called the lady the B word. He said, yes, I did while I was talking to the guys. And so he was told that, it's just concerning. I think the girls telling him this was a wake-up call for him, and being called on one of those dump dates was a wake-up call for Vince. I don't think he's going to behave that silly. I think he's going to focus more on the people that he feels will make an ideal partner for him. Dominic told Xavier that you are not initiating any connections, you are very reserved, and it doesn't seem like you are going to be open in time. The ladies don't feel you're ready to love. He wasn't surprised, I don't think. He wasn't surprised. He took it as a champ. So I hope he finds this person. The show wasn't it for him. He needs to either go to Married at First Sight or he needs to go to Love is Blind. Those are the shows for him. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click on the link in my video to watch my review from episode 3. Bye everyone.